Hey guys, and thank you for watching. If you're new to my channel, I'm Kelly. Welcome to KBellaBeauty. I hope you'll hit that subscribe button before you go. Today I have an exciting video for you. I recently picked up the Carli Bybel and BH Cosmetics collab, her Deluxe Edition palette. Now Carli did have a palette before this one with BH Cosmetics, and I think it was just called the Carli Bybel palette. It had the same kind of design, but instead of 21 eyeshadows and highlighters, I think it was like 14 or something like that. I did pick that palette up and I have a whole review on it, so I'll link that down below. But I actually ended up getting rid of the original palette. I found that it didn't have the pigmentation that I was looking for, and I just saw no use for it, so I actually ended up gifting that one to my niece. However, when I saw that Carli was coming out with a deluxe edition, I did watch her whole video on it, and I'll link that video down below. But in that video, she did say that when they came up with this palette here, they did reformulate the eyeshadows a little bit to give them more pigmentation. I felt like the highlighters in the first palette were super pigmented, but just the eyeshadows didn't do it for me. However, I did decide, once she said that they added more pigmentation in the shadows, to pick up the deluxe edition and to see how I felt about it. So if you want to hear my thoughts on this palette here, go ahead and keep on watching. Let's start with the packaging. Now, I did like the packaging design of her original palette. I just felt that, you know, cardboard, it was a little flimsy. I like accidentally dug my nail into it, but it is similar packaging here. There is an outer sleeve to the palette, which I actually think is nice, and I'm gonna hold on to it just because if I'm traveling, I don't know, I feel like it's more secure if I can put it inside something. But on the back, I like that it shows you what the palette looks like. She has rose gold lettering, which I think is really nice. I love rose gold. There are 21 eyeshadows and highlighters. This is cruelty-free, and it does say that this palette includes the 11 original shades plus 10 new shadows and highlighters. So if you do have the original palette, I honestly feel like this might be a waste for you. Now, I do know that in the first 30 days, the palette's only $19.50. So, I mean, it's under $20. If you have that kind of money and you have the original palette, but you want the 10 new shades, go for it. But if you have the original palette and you don't really want to spend the $19.50 or the $22 that I think it's going to be after 30 days, then, I mean, I don't feel like you're missing out a whole lot, because this is her original palette plus some extras. So, I mean, I get what she was trying to do. Her original palette was limited edition, but it was out for a while. I feel like anybody that could have gotten it wanted to. So I don't know. I'm just wondering if there's more to the story, because they reformulated the pigments. She came out with the same shadows but said they were more pigmented and then added some. I just feel like if you have both palettes, I mean, you have double the shades. So I feel like it would be kind of a waste. But if you're a huge Carli fan, a huge BH Cosmetics fan, or if you just want to try out the new shadows, I don't think you're missing out on a ton of money, because this is a fairly priced palette. I don't think it's available at Ulta yet, but it will be available at ultabeauty.com and in Ulta stores. I ordered mine with the pre-order that Carli had from her new website, Pranava Beauty, and of course, if you check out her video, she'll give you tons of information about that. But here's the actual palette here. I don't remember what her first palette felt like, but I feel like this feels more sturdy. It's the same cardboard packaging. It has a mirror. It's the marble design that she had in the original. I do like the quote, "aspire to inspire," and then here are the shades here. I know she goes through in her video which shades are the new ones, but I do think it's like these shimmery shades. I think she added maybe more neutrals and the highlighters. So like I said, I can't tell you exactly which shadows are new and which ones aren't, since I don't have the original, but I know she talks about it. But I was just really drawn to these shadows. I really wanted to give it another go, and I have only tried it once, but so far, I do feel like there is a lot more pigmentation. I used all of the shadows in this row here. I did use this as a transition shade. I used this guy to deepen up the crease. This is my lid shade, that's my liner, and this is my inner corner highlight. Then I did use these two highlighters both on my brow bone and as a highlight on my cheek. And I used this guy down the bridge of my nose and on my Cupid's bow. So I feel that they did up their pigmentation, and I can actually see the shadows on my eyes. With her first palette, I tried it out. I literally took a picture of it, sent it to Smegs, and was like, can you see anything on my eyes? And she was like, no, you need to add more. Seriously tried to build it up, and I could not build up pigmentation. However, with this palette, I do feel that I was able to build up pigmentation, and I do feel like you can actually see the shadow on my eyes, which is what I was going for. It is buildable. I saw in some other videos that people had fallout. I didn't find that I had any fallout. I felt like they blended nicely. Are they the most pigmented shadows that I've ever tried in my life? No, they're not. These are the only shadows that I have tried from BH Cosmetics, so I don't know if BH Cosmetics just doesn't have a strong pigmentation in their formula or not. I can't really say that, but I do know that these are definitely not the most pigmented shadows. However, for $19.50, or even when it goes up to $22, I feel like this would be a good palette for the amount that you're paying. Their highlighters are super pigmented. So if you're into highlighters, I mean, the highlighters alone are just gorgeous. And then I like that they have kind of like a mauve line, a mauve row, a gold row, and then this is like, I don't know, just like a peachy row almost. So I like that you can create a lot of looks with this palette. I like the shimmer shades. I feel like they're beautiful. The matte shades were blendable. So overall, I was definitely a lot more pleased with this palette than her original. So in my opinion, I give this one 2 thumbs up. I'm happy that I picked it up and tried it out again, and I really do think that this is a good palette for the money that you're paying. Let's go ahead and get into some swatches. Now, I do believe that this palette is out now. Like I said, I don't know if you can get it at Ulta yet, but you can get it on Carli's website, Pranava Beauty. So if you're interested in picking it up, I would recommend it. I think it's a good palette. But if you're just not ready to purchase it yet yourself, I do have a surprise for you. I didn't want to put this in the title of my video because I didn't necessarily want to attract new subscribers with what I'm about to tell you, but I wanted to reward my faithful subscribers, those of you that follow me on Instagram and Twitter, that watch my videos, that comment. I did want to have a giveaway for you. So I do have my own Carli Bybel palette, but I also picked up this second one here that's still in its bubble wrap. I haven't taken it out. I'm not going to open it up, but I did want to pick one of these up for you guys just to thank you for all your support. Thank you for all of your love and to give back. So if you're interested in entering this giveaway, I'm going to have a link with all of the rules down below. Click the link. The only thing you need to do is be subscribed to me. Unfortunately, I'm only going to open this to US and Canada because international shipping can be expensive, and I'm going to say 18 and up just so that I don't have to worry about parental consent. So if you're 18 and up, live in US or Canada, and you're interested in this palette, go ahead and click the link down below. I'm going to put this video live and make the giveaway live on Wednesday, April 26th. I'm gonna let it run for 4 weeks. So that means on Wednesday, May 24th, that will be the last day to enter. I'm going to close the giveaway at 9 p.m. Central Time. That gives me enough time to pick the winner and to contact the winner. I've had issues in the past where I emailed the giveaway winner and they never got back to me. So if you enter this giveaway, please give me a valid email that you check regularly, because I'm only going to give the giveaway winner 24 hours to respond back to me to let me know that they are interested in this palette and to get your address. So as always, thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. If you're interested in seeing a tutorial on this look, I did film it. Just let me know in the comments down below, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.